Good morning. Oh, I am far away, huh? Good morning, everybody, and welcome into the St. Johns County Show that's on in the morning.
You're getting smaller.
Wow.
That's impossible. Jeez. We've got a show for you today.
Great.
Yeah. We've got a science nerd who's in a whole lot of trouble.
Oh, no.
Yep.
Not good.
No. We've got, we're talking about Canada today.
Oh, Canada.
That's exactly how the anthem should start.
Oh,
Canada.
I know. They're all upset. I'm like, oh,
Oh, yeah, they're a bunch of
it's okay.
bitches.
Well,
And the county has appointed a new attorney.
That guy's like,
Whew.
yeah. I don't know. People are up in arms about it.
The
So
people
we'll-
don't like it. People
Yeah.
don't like the choice.
they're not happy.
People do not like the choice.
They'd rather
I
have
don't even
Barney
know
and
who it is.
friends, Reno.
so it's going to be a surprise to me, too.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Well, we'll tell you why people don't like who it is. It makes a lot of sense why people don't like who it is.
It's not good when he says that. It's not a good thing.
When you're making that sound.
Yeah.
That should also be right after. Oh, Canada.
Oh.
So we'll get into all that and more soon. And other stuff. And first, we'll tell you about our friends at Bozard Ford Lincoln. Great people, great service department, great sales department, great everything. It's a great campus out there at Bozard Ford Lincoln. It really is. A great place to find a new truck. I got to tell you, Rick, somebody bought the truck that I almost bought.
No!
I saw it at CVS yesterday.
Oh.
Yep, out on the road.
That's
Somebody
the one.
swooped it away from me.
Jeez.
It's a beautiful truck.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful truck, and what a price. So I did see that somebody got that.
I saw it on US 1 yesterday.
Did you?
With the paper plate.
Somebody's
I swear,
driving it,
And I
man.
looked in my rearview mirror to be like, is that the one?
That's
It
the
sure
one.
Was.
That's the
It was,
one.
man.
Wow.
That's funny. You saw it too.
Yep.
You
they are
get some
driving it.
commission on that. You totally sold that.
I think so. I
Yeah.
mean, it's a famous truck. It was part of the Florida Man game.
Yeah, come on, Bo.
Yeah.
Not blaming Letty, Bo.
Proud recipients of the prestigious Triple Crown Award and named Florida's Dealer of the Year multiple times by Dealer Rater. Their team is amazing and dedicated to providing an enjoyable and efficient experience. Out there at Bozard Ford Lincoln, they offer the best in pricing, selection, and service. They're just off 95 and State Road 16, where your satisfaction is their mission, and they are driven to inspire. And big shout out to our friends at Fidus Roofing, Great Expectations Realty and Auction, Sheba Hut Toasted Subs, St. Augie's Pizza, BHF Insurance, Chris Lucero Bail Bonds, St. Augustine Handy Houses, Lux Japanese Head Spa, and I am powered as I am each and every morning
Oh, there it is.
by the Vibe Nutrition.
You questioned yourself, I think.
Yeah, you were
I
okay.
think you nailed it.
And then it was like,
I was off at the
Were you?
beginning.
Okay.
Yeah, I was off.
Wow.
That's better, but
Smooth
I was-
operator over there.
I was
Nice.
off. Has to be perfectly centered.
Mm.
All right. I don't know what that is, but it's good.
Oh, now you're larger again. Good job.
You what? I am larger.
Mm.
That's what she said.
She did not say thank you, Ricky.
Whew. Oh, God. All right. Question of the day.
All right, question of the day is what fast food place has the best sauce? Like the one you kind of hoard a little bit, or like, oh, if you go there, make sure you get the.
Yeah, look, I'm going to tell you this, man. It's people might consider it more of a condiment than a sauce. Of course they will. But Wendy's ketchup is different.
Wendy's ketchup
Wendy's
hits
ketchup.
different. It's a
It
little bit more
is, yeah.
vinegary. Yeah.
There's a little more, to me, it tastes a little like they poured like a drop of barbecue sauce in each one.
Yeah, like a Carolina barbecue sauce.
Yeah,
I could
there's
go
just
there.
there's a
You're
little-
totally
it's a
right.
little
Are you
different.
sure it's not because it sits in the back too long?
That could be it.
That could be
their
it.
secret. That could be their secret.
Because it is a little bit darker of a hue, right?
Yeah.
It's darker. I'm not-
It's darker. It's
Yeah.
maybe tangier. Yeah.
Right.
There's mold in it.
Yeah.
I just questioned the darkness. Oh, okay. I'm not going to stop. But
Yeah. No, it's delicious.
Yeah.
They've really nailed it with whatever their ketchup recipe is. And, you know, maybe it is getting old a little bit.
Joy stole my answer, but I gotta go Chick-fil-A Polly sauce. Oh, it's so
yeah,
good.
a lot of people like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I love all sauces. Like if I have a sauce
No.
there, I'm just like.
Do you have like a drawer full of like to choose from your
I have
house?
a gallon bag inside the fridge.
I knew it. Yeah.
Inside the fridge.
What are the primary sauces in that bag? Like, where do they come from?
Taco Bell.
Mostly Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
But your mom nailed the sauce that I really like, and it's probably the only reason I go there is the horsey sauce from Arby's.
From Arby's.
Yeah,
wow, okay.
Horsey sauce from
Yeah.
Arby's, and
Nice.
it's really the only reason to go to Arby's is so you can just smother your
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have no
Your
reason to
roast-
go to Arby's.
your
I
roast-
You don't like
anything
it,
from
yeah.
Arby's.
your roast beef out of the bag, and it's.
He doesn't like curly fries either. Yeah, it's
No,
not a win
no,
for him
no,
there.
I like curly
No,
fries too.
they can keep
No.
the meats.
I
Yeah,
put the
Arby's
horsey.
can go away and I'll be fine.
I put the horsey sauce on the curly fries. which is-
Major,
yeah.
major,
Wow.
making great
Wow.
moves over there.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and
Wow.
a great one. Kizzy came up with the Whataburger spicy ketchup.
I've not tried that.
That's good.
Really good.
That
Is
is
it?
good. Yeah,
Really good.
a little bit of jalapeno.
I've
in that
not
ketchup.
tried that. That
That
sounds
is
good.
good. I'll tell you the best, Troy, since you mentioned dipping fries in sauce. Best fry dipping sauce is Culver's signature sauce.
Okay.
Oh, it's
gotta try
amazing
that.
for fry dipping.
We go to
It better be.
Culver's
It's
quite
a
a bit.
signature. It
I've
better
never
be
done-
good.
Never done
Gotta
that.
do it. Gotta do it.
Yeah.
It's almost like a Parmesan garlic ranch type of thing. It's delicious.
Mm.
So, yeah.
Delicious. What do you think, Rick?
I was gonna go Chick-fil-A sauce, but guaranteed someone would
Oh,
get
yeah.
the Chick-fil-A sauce, so I was gonna go horsey because I like horsey
Yeah.
sauce. In
Yeah.
fact, I take it to McDonald's and put it on their nuggets and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah. So,
Sometimes
yeah.
I will mix and match fast food places. Like
Yeah,
I'll get
yeah.
a burger
Yeah.
from Burger King, and then I'll
Oh,
swoop
you're-
over to
okay.
McDonald's for the fries. And
Wow.
the Coke. Yeah.
And you put me on hot mustard from McDonald's.
Yeah, hot
Uh,
mustard's pretty
the
good for
nuggets.
McDonald's.
It is.
Yeah.
And frosty, chocolate frosty.
Oh,
Classic,
yeah,
fried
yeah.
dipping.
Yeah, fry dipping. That's
Gotta do
right.
it.
Do
Yeah.
we count that as a sauce this morning?
I'm
Because it's the
super
best to
sauced up.
dip their fries in.
If we count that as a sauce, I got to trade up to the frosty.
Yeah. I feel like my answer was mid. I kind of want to go to Zaxby's Zax sauce right now.
Oh, okay.
And Zaxby's, I don't know if you've ever gotten the egg rolls there. They have the veggie egg
No.
rolls.
No.
They're really good. And that poly sauce they have with those egg rolls.
For real.
Oh, it's a great, like,
That's
quick
my
snack.
jam. Oh, okay. I'm doing it.
Yeah. The Zaxby's egg rolls are legit.
I might not be here tomorrow because I can't digest it, but I'll be there.
We went from fast food place to fast food place.
I had one sugary waffle and it killed me like for days.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah, lots of good answers.
Yeah,
there, man.
this was a fun question.
I can tell you, everybody who writes down something, I'm going, oh,
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Oh, they're right.
Tim just came up with a Cali Burger Cali sauce.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, that's
yeah.
really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So no, like literally every answer is like, oh, yummy.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Yeah.
I got to try that. Or
What about?
it's either I got to try that or oh yeah, that's nailed it.
Yeah.
So no,
Okay.
great. And by the way, I got to give Davey the credit for that question. That was a great question.
Oh,
Yeah,
no
great
credit
Boy, you
needed,
brought in
yeah.
a lame question this morning, Troy.
I did.
Jeez.
Actually, when he asked, "Do I have a question?" the answer should have been no.
All right, great question of the day, Davey.
Good job, Davey.
Again, Employee of the Month nomination. That's nice.
That's right.
I can't take any credit for that one. But now I'm hungry.
Yeah, all right.
Same.
So we got some of those sauces in the fridge, I'm sure.
I think so.
Only the sauces though.
Yeah, that's all we have in the fridge.
Well,
is
I mean,
sauces.
there was a guy who crashed in a snowbank and his car got stuck, and he survived off a Taco Bell packet.
No way,
I
remember this,
I do
yeah.
too.
So
Yeah.
I-
Wow.
I don't know if I could survive off of what's in my car.
I know I could. There's currently nothing.
I
in my
don't- I don't
car.
know.
Yeah.
Because I'm a guy, when I pump gas, I empty out all the little pockets.
That's smart. I
Yeah.
should be doing that.
Yeah. So that's the only time I actually clean my car.
All right. Well, we got Nick in the comments somewhere. He does
Definitely.
my mom's car. My
Yes.
mom loves working with Nick.
yeah.
It's great. Great, man. Her car still looks brand new.
That's awesome.
All right. Great question.
Yeah. My car gets washed when it rains.
Mine too.
That's
yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
With this pollen, oof, it's not easy.
No, sometimes I have a yellow car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It changes colors. Green, yellow.
It's like a chameleon.
It's got chameleon
Brown.
paint on his car. Yeah. All right. It's now time for a quick check of the weather, Troy. Nice. That quick check of the weather brought to you by Great Expectations Realty and Auction, who can sell your home, your business, and everything in it. Check them out at geauction.com and gerealty.us.
That was a failed German.
Nice.
Was that supposed to be German?
Yeah, can you do that?
Nice.
There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's where I was trying to get to.
It's the E and hold that E and I longer.
All right.
I was going to do the traffic report in that voice, but thank you.
Do it in Japanese.
For
real.
Now go to the booth for the Traffic Report.
Traffic is calm and nice.
Oh,
It's moving very smooth.
wow.
The sun is shining,
Okay.
but the trees are showing some shade.
Yeah.
Flubbed up a little bit there.
I'm fucked up.
Very smooth. All right, wow.
Fuck it, I'm going to do it live.
Wait, you're not allowed to drop an F-bomb. Only I'm allowed to drop it.
You said flub.
I flubbed it.
You said flub.
I flubbed. And I got this back here, too.
Oh,
Oh.
perfect.
So I can say whatever the I want.
Oh, jeez.
The best.
That's your report.
Wow. Holy shit. I don't even know what he bleeped out there. But there were only a few options.
Oh, there's a multitude of options.
Well,
Wait till you see what I put for the headline this morning.
all right.
Sweet.
Yeah, if the story starts going bad, just use that randomly. It'll make the story better immediately.
Definitely, yeah. That'll be an
That is
adventure.
Great. Yeah.
Great advice.
Awesome. That Traffic Report. The best Traffic Report we've had.
They love it in comments. They love you, Rick.
Comes to you from Lux Japanese Head Spa. There we go. Ah, nice and relaxing. Yeah, that's why you should have done it in a Japanese accent. But then we would have been canceled. Just kidding, we can't be canceled.
Not a, it's theater, yeah. Representing all cultures.
You close your eyes and feel the tension melt away as skilled hands gently massage your scalp using centuries-old Japanese techniques designed to calm your mind and refresh your soul. This is the experience waiting for you at Lux Japanese Head Spa, the only certified Japanese head spa in the area. Their treatments don't just relax, they heal. So whether you're dealing with thinning hair, dandruff, psoriasis, or an imbalanced scalp, they use authentic scalp therapies, natural scalp therapies to nourish and restore. So why not give yourself the gift of true relaxation? Visit Lux Japanese Head Spa and feel the difference, because you deserve more than just a break. You deserve renewal. All right, Canada.
Aw.
Yeah. They say travel advisories may hurt tourism. I think our city's going to hurt tourism more than anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Not helping.
Nope.
Not helping?
Yeah, too soon?
Nope.
Mm.
Never too soon. Bitter trade war with Canada. I don't know if it's gotten that bitter yet. It's a little bit political, but not that bitter.
They don't like it, though.
Yeah, well, they can kiss my ass.
Well, you know what?
Like I'm the president.
They need to know the truth about themselves, because
Yeah,
they
they do.
didn't even know their own tariffs that they had on us.
Right.
So.
Stupid idiots. Combined with new immigration policies, as some countries outside the United States warning their citizens about traveling to North America. Stupid countries. Fine. Miss out on North America, you stupid idiots. Now some are questioning, keyword some, are
It's like a
questioning.
handful.
Yeah.
Oh,
handful.
right.
The same people who are talking to Barbara Blonder are questioning whether this will impact tourism in America's oldest city. Oh my God.
No, you
Not at
guys. Oh, come on.
So stupid.
This is kind of silly.
This is so stupid.
Even I'm saying it's silly. That means it's really
ridiculous.
silly. Yeah.
I can tell you.
Come on.
Canada. We have a big group that comes from Canada, the snowbirds that come from Canada.
Oh, yeah.
And Canada tried to keep them from staying here as long as they were staying here. So they shortened or they lengthened. You had to you couldn't stay more than 3 months
right.
in a country, or you lose your health benefits. So that
They're
hurt,
such little
that hurt us
bitch ass mobsters
that hurt
over
us
there.
like 15, 20 years ago when
Yeah.
they put that in place. But I don't other snowbirds will take their place. So
Yep.
Yeah, the cycle will be cycling.
Yeah, and they're terrible drivers.
Just different
They
colors.
are terrible
too.
drivers. We
Oh.
actually don't want
they're
Canada,
terrible.
Canadians
They're
here.
terrible drivers.
Yeah, they're
So-
they're the worst drivers.
Okay.
They're the ones who go 10 miles under the speed limit in the fast lane.
With 5 campers and 3 cars,
Yeah.
a whole parade
Yeah.
of Quebec
Good.
behind
I
them.
say good. We don't want Canada here.
But the good thing about them is, like, when you flip them off, they actually wave back to you really nicely.
I know. They think kill them with kindness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
Don't you
Canadian
know?
salute.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, they talked to Susan Phillips.
Oh.
And she said, we have a lot of folks come here from the UK and France and Germany, and those folks are probably thinking about their travel plan. No, they're not. They're not changing their travel plans. She said, we're having to really pay close attention, and we know politics are at play here. That's not going to affect anything. It's honestly not. I mean, people who are pretending like it's going to affect things are being overdramatic.
It might be a blip.
It
It
will
might be a
not
blip.
even be a blip.
Yeah.
If people want to come here, they're going to come here. They don't care what stupid Canada says and their dumb new prime minister. Ooh, prime minister.
Yeah, Canada's not the factor. I'm not worried about them. I mean, but the European,
France, UK.
They're not
all
going to
these
sway a
people.
business, I think, is what you're
Yeah.
trying to say.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
the European perception might be affected, like to Orlando or something. I don't think it affects us.
But you said the reason, part of our success, which I agree, Troy, it was that Disney is priced everybody out.
Mhm.
So it still plays in our favor.
Yeah.
No. It could be a blip out of Europe, but I don't see it really affecting the Canada. The Canada people have been coming here for so long; they're not going to go. Oh, yeah. Now the most of the people that come here from Canada that I've talked to dislike Canada more than they dislike.
True.
I know,
That's
yeah.
true.
So,
yeah.
Yes.
They like
They're
it here more than
frustrated.
Canada.
They're frustrated with what's going on there. Their economy sucks. I mean, their Canadian dollar blows.
yeah.
And I gotta say, it's gonna affect Californian tourism more because I think, yeah, that's a stronger relationship over there on the west side of than we are over here. Because obviously Quebec wants to be its own country, so they don't even want to be a part of it.
Yeah, they've
anymore.
always wanted to.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Well, it's not going to matter once Canada's our 51st state.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not going to matter at all.
Yeah.
Can't wait for that. Actually,
They'll have to learn to speak English.
that's right.
I just want, yeah.
That's right.
I just want that
they'll have to
Lululemon outlet. Yeah.
get up under the wing of the royal family.
Hmm.
So they'll be happy about that, actually. No more royal family.
Oh.
No. Canada's got a lot of problems. They got way more problems we do here in the U.S.
Yeah, that's.
And I mean,
feel
so
that
does
way, yeah.
Germany, so does France, so does the UK. I mean, the countries are all dealing with major problems right now. A lot of it has to do with immigration. So I got to tell you, people, if they're pretending this has to do with immigration, we might see more tourists because of the crappy immigration policies that they have overseas.
Well, I mean, I love the way Germany is like, scolding the U.S. about certain things, but they're the ones buying all the oil from Russia.
Correct.
Right,
yeah.
right,
You know?
right. They're keeping Russia in business right now.
There's because he's having a conversation, but you're the one actually supporting.
Right,
the country.
you're the one actually
supporting the country.
right.
So-
That's a great point. Good job.
Yeah.
That's a great
You're
point.
doing the most.
So we don't care if Canada or the UK or France or Germany, we don't care. We don't want you here. You can stay in your country and let it rot.
I mean, it just proves that political
why we need Iceland.
hypocrisy is everywhere.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we don't own the rights to that.
Oh no.
Yeah. So somebody might want to talk to the city commission and tell them that since tourism's going to be down a blip, we might as well bring all the nights of lights back.
Yeah.
I love that. And by the way, I love that whole thing with the city was Barbara Blonder's idea, and she didn't even vote for it.
Because it wasn't completely her idea.
Yeah, well,
There was zero
exactly.
compromise on her part.
yeah. She doesn't like to share.
Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't know how to do this. Doesn't know how to do this job. All right.
She said she was a scientist, which
Which is
You know.
the goofiest thing to say it. She's
Yeah.
like a botanist or something.
She's like, well, with all the different variables and stuff like that. And I was like, well, why bring this up if you don't know the variables already?
yeah.
But I mean,
You know, anybody who does any sort of sciencey thing that calls themselves a scientist
Well,
is ridiculous.
If you think of tourism like bamboo, it really does grow wild. So maybe there is a connection there. I could kind of try to draw this in. Sorry, Miss Blonder. I tried.
Yeah, no.
Ish.
yeah, bamboo has a lot of sources and resources, and you can make a lot of things out of bamboo.
Oh, same thing with Canadians.
Just like you can with tourism.
yeah, true.
That's right.
True. Get them on the hamster wheel.
right. Speaking of people that the public don't like,
Oh, here we go.
Oh boy.
St. Johns County has appointed Richard Commando. We like the name.
I love the name.
We
How
like
do
the
we not
name.
like this?
I don't know about the person.
I don't know it either.
As the new attorney, a decision that sparked pushback from residents.
Oh, Lord. Here
The selection
we go.
came after a narrow 3-2 vote by county commissioners, which left some community members shocked and disappointed. Nicole Crosby, a resident who honestly shouldn't have been surveyed here because she works with the politicians, expressed her dismay about the outcome. I mean, honestly, and I like the politicians
she's
she
a
works
puppeteer.
with, but she's pulling a lot of strings.
She's a smart lady, and she's been able to pull off some really good stuff. I mean, I'm not taking that away
agree.
from her, but
I agree, but
Yeah.
the news doesn't really
she
understand.
might be a little
who
too
they're
close. She might
She's
be
a little biased.
Might be a little too close to this
biased.
decision.
I may agree with her, but she's a little biased.
Yeah.
St. Johns County resident expressed her dismay at the outcome, saying, "I am shocked and disappointed." Oh, that's just what they just said.
Shocked.
Yeah, shocked and disappointed. She said, "I really didn't see that vote going that way." The finalists were considered for the position: Richard Commando, the winner, an interim attorney for St. Johns County that nobody likes; Michael Rodriguez, allegedly nobody likes. You know, he's the attorney, and I'm talking
they're
shit
attorneys.
about him. So, you know, allegedly, nobody likes him. And Bradley Bulthuis.
Oh, see, he never had a chance. We can't
It's
say
just
his
that
name.
name.
It's the
We can't say his
name.
name.
Right.
Can't say his name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Commando sells here.
Yeah.
Commando.
All three
Bulthuis.
candidates, seasoned attorneys, but residents voiced their concerns specifically about Commando and his appointment, attributing their apprehension to the fact that he operates through a law firm and already represents multiple other counties. So we're not necessarily this guy's top priority. He doesn't really work for us. He works for a law firm and many other counties. I'm not a fan of a law firm, said one resident.
I'm not a fan of a law firm.
Likewise.
Phonetically, I mean, even take an English class. Some of these people. I'm not a fan of a law firm.
It makes sense when you do it like that.
See, and I don't think that should be held against him, because I can tell you, when big things hit, you know what happens with city and local attorneys and stuff like that? They go to a third-party law firm. They don't handle it themselves. So it's not uncommon to do that in a lot of ways. And I'd rather have somebody who's been able to work on their own and not depend on government. You know, I had problems with a lot of the legal when I was with the county, and a lot of times there were people that worked there that they worked there because they couldn't get a job at another law firm. You work for the government because you get paid a lot less than what you do at a successful law firm normally.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's not. I don't think that's a bad thing. I mean, whatever you dislike or like about Rich, I don't think that's a valid reason.
Oh, you know him as Rich, huh?
Yeah.
You're on a short first name basis with him, huh?
I
Wow.
just threw it out there. I really
Okay.
only had one conversation with him.
Okay.
Was he nice? Did he look you in the eye?
Yeah, no, I mean he was good at what he did. I mean during that particular moment. So I don't know. I don't have a problem with this appointment.
Okay.
He's from Florida State. You graduated from Florida State.
Oh, he sucks. No.
I don't know. That's like a thing, right?
That's all we had to say.
UF fans are like,
He
what?
should have led with that.
Yeah.
Then Troy would have been mad too.
No, I mean he's sat in our meetings with us, and he's handled it very professionally, and has you know, in my interactions with him.
Well, forgive me. Wasn't he the interim attorney last year? So he kind of knows the cadence of what's going on. So that actually to me speaks volumes.
And I think he does a good job of speaking up. Like sometimes county attorneys, and we went through several different county attorneys, but sometimes county attorneys, because these politicians are the people that make or break their jobs, they'll let them get too far away from the law, but in fear of retaliation against them because their job sits here. And he spoke up against it in a couple of different meetings that I watched. Like, hey, we can't really do it like that or we have to do it this way. So I hope he keeps that same voice now that he's been assigned it permanently.
Was he the whoa, whoa, whoa guy and when they were fighting the other
Yes.
day? Okay.
Yeah.
Now I understand. When the two commissioners were going at it, he was like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Mhm.
I like a whoa, whoa.
Whoa. Yeah.
Before the vote, Florida State graduate Richard Commando spoke to News4Jax about his capacity to serve St. Johns County, while also representing other counties, acknowledging the challenge, but ultimately stating that he believes he can get the job done. Final vote saw Commissioners Sarah Arnold and Christian Whitehurst, who always support the same things, supporting Commando, while Krista Joseph, Chair Ann Taylor opposed him, and it came down to Clay Murphy.
Oh, Clay.
He was initially hesitant, but ultimately voted in favor of Commando after suggesting that the firm could bring valuable resources, saying, I think that members of Mr. Commando's whatever group or firm, I love Clay, this is not the best quote. I think that members of Mr. Commando's whatever group or firm, I think could help us bring home the bacon. I really think that some things that we really ought to think about.
His firm has attorneys that are represented over in Tallahassee, so I think that's kind of what was being alluded there.
A little bit of an artery there.
And we're gonna need some of that help when things get rough. We need some Tallahassee help, so I think that might be where he's going with that.
Mm-hmm.
But the other thing about doing this third party, he's not a full-time employee of the county. It does save money, and his job is not 100% dependent upon what the commission says. So he can be honest about it and emphasize it better.
Okay.
So.
All right. So some things to weigh out there, but he will be our new attorney. At least I like the name. I like the name.
Totally. I want merch.
Right? You just need to show up in shirts to the next meeting. Go Commando!
Yeah, Cobra Commando.
I'm in.
Yeah.
That will be our next shirt. Go Commando.
Cool.
So.
All right. It's Gas Buddy Gas Report time. Let us know in the comments where you are seeing the best prices for gas here this morning. I'll tell you the Sunoco at $21.99 North Ponce is at $2.84. The Shell at $1.46 King, $2.91. The Owens at $7.80 South Ponce, $2.91. The Shell at $2.16 Ponce de Leon Boulevard, $2.92. The Sunoco at $4.50 South Ponce, $2.92. The Shell at $23.50 North Ponce, $2.93. The Circle K at $7.15 $2.07 is $2.93 as well. Mobile and Circle K at $800 South Ponce, $2.99. A1A Discount Beverage, $2.99. And the Circle K on US 1 North is $3.03 this morning. That comes to us from Chris Lucero Bail Bonds. If you wear a Go Commando shirt into the county commission and everybody decides to just go commando and you get in trouble for it, Chris Lucero will get you out of jail. 904-822-BAIL. That's 904-822-2245. We got some live music happening today and tonight. Richard Kinsicki going to be at the Alcazar at noon. Jim Lamb at the Milltop Tavern at noon. Smoke and Joe Shower at Tradewinds at 1. Chase Rideman at Pierre's Pub at 1. Brett Blackshear, Bin 39 at 2. The Brave Summit at the Amp at 3 o'clock.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Oh,
awesome.
good luck, everybody, on that. That's a great project.
Reggie Starrett at the Milltop 4:30. Wesley Ox, Fusion 904 Eatery at 5. Denny Blue, the Guy Harvey Resort at 5. Carpetbaggers, Hurricane Grill and Wings at 5. Mark Hart, Tradewinds, 5 o'clock. Gary Douglas Campbell at OC White's at 5:30. Kira Livingston.
Oh, she's back.
She is back. I almost didn't know how to say her name.
That's
I haven't
awesome.
read it in so long.
I know you said Kyra perfectly.
I didn't say that. Old Coast Ales at 6 o'clock. Deron Baker, Jonathan Lee Dodson, and Zaza Flamenca. Zaza! Zaza!
Ooh.
Zaza! Zaza! At Pierre's Pub at 6 o'clock. Dewey Vaya at Ann O'Malley's at 6. Dharma, minus Greg. At Casa Divino 57 at 7. Stu Weaver at Taps at 7:30. And Scott Halls.
Oh, in case you have a sore throat.
Wonder if he's ever used that line. You got a sore throat? Pop me in there, huh?
He could.
He could.
That's worth it, Scott.
I'd be doing that.
Yeah. Well,
It's better than Davey Ricola.
yeah, seriously. That totally works.
He's going to be at the Milltop at 9. Don't let them give you anything for your throat. Unless you want to. Kitty, 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 kitty. Yeah, all right. That comes to us from Fidus Roofing, who supports a lot of local charities and supports kids in our county. Big brothers and big sisters of St. Johns County, the Boy Scouts, and many more. They're also always looking to grow their team, and they would encourage you to come and apply with them if you want a great job. They're master elite contractors for St. Johns County, and that lets them offer warranties that nobody else can touch. 904-355-ROOF.
They do pavers
And gutters.
Woo.
Yeah.
All right, we got a science nerd who went nuclear and got in trouble.
Ooh.
A science nerd, quote unquote science nerd.
Got to be careful where those scientists are.
No, I'm telling you, man. Telling you. Anybody who picks up a beaker can call themselves a scientist, and they really, truly can.
Beaker?
Yep. Anyone who uses the scientific method for anything can call themselves a scientist. It holds no weight.
I'm a scientist.
I'm a scientist,
I'm a
guys.
scientist.
I do sciencey stuff.
I did science in 5th grade.
And I look like I live in an alley. Science nerd. She does look like
The science nerd?
a Troy Dozer from Dining with Dignity.
Oh, nasty.
Yeah.
Okay. Go back.
To collect all the elements of the periodic table. Could face jail time now after ordering radioactive material over the internet. What an idiot.
Come on, Doc Brown.
Plutonium.
Emmanuel Liddon is 24 years old. Gonna have to wait to learn his sentence after breaching nuclear non-proliferation laws.
Good gracious.
How do you even get this shipped to your house, though?
On the black web.
He shipped samples of plutonium to his parents.
This is Doc Brown.
In the apartment.
Great Scott.
Great Scott, Marty. I can do Doc Brown, too.
Yeah.
Great Scott. Liddon pled guilty to offenses under Australia's Nuclear Non-Proliferation Act that carry a possible 10-year jail sentence. This is due. He's due to receive his sentence from the judge on April 11th.
This is some Lex Luthor shit.
It really is,
Really?
isn't it? Yeah. How did it ship to his parents' house?
I didn't order that. My mom did.
Doc! The importation sparked a major hazard alert with Australian Border Force. The Australian Border Force. Officials, firefighters, police, and paramedics all attending the scene. They all showed up when the package was delivered, apparently.
Jeez. Tuck and roll.
He thought it was like male strippers showing up. Sir, you have a package.
The village people at this front door.
Firefighters,
Yeah.
cops, and
Yeah.
scientists behind
Construction
you.
workers.
All right. Who sent the gram? Yeah.
Let's see. From what far from there being any intention of building something nefarious like a nuclear weapon, Liddon's lawyer, John Sutton, described his client as an innocent collector and a science nerd who had been left flipping burgers after being sacked from his job because of the investigation.
Dude, he needs commando. That's a weak lawyer response. You need to get in there with the jugular.
Is your lawyer weak?
Right.
Go commando.
Go commando.
That's right. He says he did not import or possess these items with any sinister intent. These were offenses committed out of pure naivete.
Come on, man.
It's still stupid.
You're too smart to
He's
say
a
that.
Well,
scientist.
he's only
You're
a
a
scientist.
scientist.
He's
Yeah.
only a scientist. Come
Yeah.
on.
They don't have common sense.
know
They
every-
don't actually have to be smart.
You know everything about everything.
Yeah. Science. Boy, the science was right in 2020, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, those scientists that said the science was settled. Boy, what a fucking group of idiots.
Beep.
What's that? Yeah, bleep. Sorry.
Right on time.
Just get a little one, too.
Perfect timing, Rick. Thank you.
That's how they do it on live TV.
Yeah, it really is.
Don't test Rick. We're good.
He'd also been a collector of Stamps.
Less volatile.
This is crazy.
Stamps, banknotes, and coins. Prosecutors have said that describing this young man as a simple collector and a science nerd was a mischaracterization. Collectors seeking illegal material created a market that might have been otherwise non-existent. That's what the court was told. Sutton then argued that the border force officials had engaged in duplicitous and unfair conduct by returning some of the material to Liddon after initially seizing it. They gave some of it back.
Yeah.
Well, some of it's
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. You can keep your plutonium.
Yeah.
Right. You did pay for it after.
Right.
All. We can't seize your property right now.
The ABF. Australian
Border Force.
Australian border force.
We prefer the ABF.
Liddon knew this was a radioactive substance, but he was allowed to possess it, and perhaps he thought it was because it was a minimal quantity, said his lawyer. There was no Sherlock Holmes detection here by ABF. The packages had Liddon's address in his home. Investigators were aware that he had obtained the material, and it was a very small quantity. So I guess he's trying to say he wasn't trying to sneak around and illegally obtain this. Like, he wasn't going to Iran and making deals with people, you know?
He was definitely doing like a crafty science project of
right.
look at all of the elements on the table.
Right, apparently.
And his screen name's Jimmy Neutron.
The court heard that Liddon had ordered the items from a U.S.-based science website, and they had been delivered to his parents' home. Sutton described the seizure as a circus. The level of response was massive overreaction, given what the investigative authority already knew. So they're going through the court process. Final decision will be made April 11th.
Whew, at least
On
it
the
wasn't
fate of
porn.
this-
Just could have been worse.
Yeah. Almost.
I mean,
sort
just buying little rocks.
of. Mhm. All right. Good for you, young scientist. You can be a city commissioner one day. Troy, how do you want to check the comments?
I will wander through this wacky Wednesday.
Wonderful. As you do that, I'll remind people that Bates, Hewitt, and Floyd, not your average local insurance agency. They provide peace of mind and insurance to protect your biggest investments. Their approach to insurance and risk, longevity in our community, and the way they treat their clients sets them apart from the rest. They offer homeowners, auto, commercial, and benefits, and they've been doing it for over 50 years. Christy Lawrenson is St. Augustine's premier agent. She offers complimentary policy reviews, also a scientist, by the way, and has a deep understanding of insurance and what is needed in St. Augustine to be properly insured. Her attention to detail and organizational skills have found policy errors and cost savings where others have not. Give them a call, 904-794-5455, and schedule your appointment today. Also, St. Augustine Handy House, because if you're looking for the perfect customer prefab portable building, look no further than St. Augustine Handy House. Proudly owned by Troy Usina Enterprises, conveniently located on State Road 16. It's a family-owned business, been serving our community since 1988. So whether you're looking for a shed, a barn, office space, or a carport, St. Augustine Handy House has the highest-rated handy house structures in the industry, built with a focus on quality and durability. Troy's journey began, not this Troy, other Troy, began when he purchased his first handy house structure, and today his company has grown from just 7 buildings to over 70 structures on hand, in stock, ready for you to take home. Speaking of that, his team will deliver, level, and anchor your building free of charge. They can also handle the financing. They can do the permitting. They really do it all to make sure it's as easy as possible for you to get this structure in your yard tomorrow. Give them a call, 904-823-9092.
Best part about that is Troy was a scientist in the beginning, and he wanted a laboratory. So that's the handy house was a perfect,
Right, yeah.
perfect fit.
Yeah,
Where to
yeah.
start.
I had a microscope once. I'm just as qualified as a scientist. by the way.
Amazing. Get
Yeah,
a
it's a
badge.
great microscope.
Nice badge.
Yeah. I used to like put water under there and you see all the little microbes and things that fly around in there. Scientist terms. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Microbes.
Microbes, yeah, those.
Do you ever look at boogers? It's awesome.
No.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Just saying.
Okay.
I'm a different kind of scientist, I guess.
There's all types of science.
I didn't know how sciencey you got.
Still a scientist. Still a scientist.
Still smart.
If you put boogers under a microscope, you are a scientist. by
Mucus
the way.
science.
Yeah. If you say you're a scientist, you literally specialize in nothing. It's ridiculous.
I mean, I
It's the
burned
stupidest
I
thing I've
burned
ever
an
heard.
ant once with one of
You're a
those.
scientist.
Oh,
You're a scientist.
scientist.
Rick, have you ever picked up a roly-poly or anything?
I'm sciencing right now.
Scientist.
Ah.
He's sciencing right now. I don't want to know how he's doing that. Don't want to know what Rick's putting under the microscope.
Oh, that's great.
Boogers.
That's my turf.
Whoa, science wars.
Science wars.
They could collab.
That's right.
I don't know.
You guys could get some funding for that. Check with the government.
Or Canada.
Yeah, check with the Canadian government. They have no money.
Sold.
Davey's sticking to the dry boogers.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Ricky, you got the slimy ones.
Ooh.
There's room for everyone.
Yes.
All right, Troy, what's in those comments, man?
All right, in the comments, Wawa jumped to 320.
Oh, Jesus.
Costco stayed at 277. People like the glasses today, and they don't know it, but on the side it says Piranha.
That's right.
Ooh.
These are the same glasses I've been wearing for a month that people
Yeah.
supposedly complained about.
Oh, they complained.
Yeah.
Piranha.
Well,
But people like those.
just because they complained, I continued to wear these after the Florida Man games, and I will
Yeah.
continue to wear these throughout the life of the 904 now.
curse it. All right. Chick-fil-A sauce, I think, nudged out a lot of the other ones. It kept
Yeah.
going back to
It
Chick-fil-A
just
sauce.
kept coming back to
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A.
So I think
Yeah.
it won the sauce of the day.
Unbelievable, you
I
guys.
had a feeling it would, yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of disappointed, but okay.
Yeah, but I mean,
Just-
I'm
it's
not
good.
I'm not a hater of Chick-fil-A sauce.
good. Yeah. Bless.
It's just got that universal appeal, and when you got universal appeal, there's nothing that really stands out,
Yeah.
that really punches.
I mean, when they
you,
sell
you
it
know?
at Publix, you know you're going somewhere.
Yeah, that's right. And Walmart, too. You got it at Walmart and
Mhm.
everywhere, yeah.
Yeah. But I still think the chocolate frosty dip, if we're counting
Yeah.
that as a sauce,
Yeah.
I think that would have been
Yeah.
the hands
That
down.
was a game
That would have been the
changer
hands
today.
down winner.
Definite game
If
changer.
eligible for this contest, it wins easily.
Mhm.
So I don't know another reason why to go to Wendy's. All right. You asked for Stodem?
Yeah.
All right. Stodem stat on this day. Very strange situation. In 1997, I don't know if you guys remember this, but this is when the Heaven's Gate cult.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, remember Black
30
Nikes?
Yeah,
yeah.
They had their Nike shoes on. They wore all dark clothes, black clothes. It was a mass suicide.
Scientists.
They thought they were
Scientists. It was very sciencey.
Well, yeah, because they
Yeah,
were going up.
they
on
were
they were going up
Astrology
on the spaceship.
and,
they were going up on the
Very
spaceship.
sciencey. Yeah.
So it happened in Rancho Santa Fe, just outside San Diego. The leader, Marshall Applewhite, he would convince. I think it started in Oregon. They went to Colorado and had a little compound there, but they ended up. They needed to meet the spaceship, and it was at this mansion in Rancho Santa Fe.
right.
And it was 21 women and 18 men, and I think some of the men castrated themselves, had themselves castrated.
Why are you going to do
Also-
that? Why are you going to do that?
I don't know.
What is
Science.
it?
I
Yeah.
guess that's all
horrible.
in the name of science.
This is a corsage. You can't
Yeah.
wear it.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Shrinky dinks.
Right. Seriously.
Yay.
So I don't think they did it chemically either. I think they.
None
Yeah.
of them had anything to be proud of then. I got to tell you, if you got something to be proud of, you ain't cutting it off.
Right. It's not a winner there.
No.
Mm-mm.
Jesus.
So-
All right.
Well, good luck to them on the spaceship galaxy there, or whatever.
Yeah.
Oof.
Hoping their spaceship journey ended well.
Stay the hell out of Florida. I want that crap here.
That's right. That's right. Even though all the spaceships are here.
Yeah.
So Florida seems like to be the ideal place for more of these. Honestly,
Right.
it's shocking we haven't had more. All right, I was there. I pretended to sip the Kool-Aid, and then everybody just dropped, and I was like, "Oh, maybe I should leave."
Maybe I should dip out of this
I was like,
party.
"Actually, I'm good."
Party got weird.
This just I don't know about all this.
What are those guys doing?
Stop, drop, and roll. I'm bouncing. Yep.
Yeah.
Irish goodbye.
You're like tiptoeing it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You want my cup?
yeah. I was wondering if Bill Cosby came through or something.
He could have.
And then just-
Definitely. Lethargic.
Now it's a party.
All right. Sort of Stat brought to you by
Ugh.
St. Augie's Pizza.
Yes.
Love it. Get down there and have yourself a few great slices today. They are spectacular. Plugs, guys.
All right, I just got to give a shout out. Last night we were talking about the Footloose Frenzy this Friday. A gentleman at the end of the night said, "Hey, I can't make it, but I made a donation online," and he'll remain anonymous, but he donated $5,000.
Holy crap.
Out of the kindness of his heart.
That is
And,
so
I mean,
freaking cool,
it
man.
just kinda, when things like that happen, like they just catch you off
Yes.
guard, it's like just great for humanity.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of
Yeah,
good
man.
people out there.
Yeah.
And I just want to give him a shout out if he's watching. Thank you so much.
That is
Because-
really
because he
freaking
wasn't
cool.
looking for any recognition. It's just like here. You
Yeah.
know,
That's
you know, he
amazing.
was saying you guys are doing the right thing and just
Yeah.
here. So it was a validation and just a little boost for humanity there.
Heck yeah, man. Really awesome. And I appreciate you not using my name. Davey.
Perfect segue of talking about humanity over here. We got the world famous Pastor Jeff and Carol Sullivan from Betty Griffin Center coming in. They've got some updates to talk to us about and a great peaceful 5K coming up. So yeah, we're going to talk about it.
All right. Later, guys.
Bye bye.